and that one didn't work either. So just the track record there, not really good. But I'll tell you one thing that is good, and a lot of things happening in the Drake area, Jackie. Drake relays going on, and a lot of activities swarming around Drake relays, and a lot of other activities. Jason Parkin has more, right, Jason?
Yeah, Marissa Conrad's here, and Brad Waller, who's I think a second-time guest.
I think third.
Third-time guest. So you'll receive your complimentary robe and ascot right after the interview. Congratulations to you. Today we're going to focus on the Pinky Swear Foundation, and Marissa, I think we've talked about this before, but let's refresh folks' memory regarding what the foundation is.
Pinky Swear Foundation is based on a pinky swear between a father and a son. 9-year-old Mitch Chapokas had osteosarcoma and was hospitalized, and he noticed that kids on the floor around him didn't have the same kind of support that he had. You know, their parents had to leave, they were alone. He always had a parent there with him, and so he wanted to do something about that, and he knew it had to do with parents needed to go to work, and so he took his own money. He had $6,000, took that money out and gave it away to every kid that was on the Peds Oncology unit with him. And he told his dad he had so much fun. You know, he said, "Dad, pinky swear that we're going to keep helping kids with cancer and their families." And his dad, you know, they made that pinky swear, and that was in 2003. Mitch did die later that year, but here we are, you know, 12 years later, and we're still, you know, keepers of that pinky swear.
Man, what a sad and wonderful story, and what a big heart on a kid like that.
Yes, absolutely. And you know what we're doing is we provide direct support to families, so we'll help pay a rent, utility payment, that sort of thing, to sort of help alleviate some of that stress. And so this partnership with HyVee for the pinky swear, HyVee Kids Triathlon coming up in July, is, you know, just an amazing opportunity for us.
Now, I had read that it was somewhere, I want to say around 40 or 50% of the cost of going through a cancer treatment has to do with things outside of the treatment, lost work, travel, things like that, and obviously what you do helps to alleviate that.
Exactly. You know, expenses can really spiral out of control when you have a child diagnosed with cancer.
And what do? I mean, you have no choice but to fight it as they did.
Yeah.
And Brad, tell us about HyVee's involvement.
Well, this has been a great partnership thus far. We were introduced to Pinky Swear Foundation this past fall, and we made an immediate connection in realizing that Pinky Swear and HyVee both value to the key principles, and that is community giving and what was the other one?
Health and wellness.
Health and wellness. There you go.
Well, and HyVee's certainly been very involved, certainly with their sponsorship of the Tri, and now the sponsorship of all these other wellness events that HyVee is involved in.
Very much a priority of ours. And what was neat about this is, what's different about the Pinky Swear triathlons and the triathlons that we've done in the past is we're really trying to bring in a larger population of young people. The focus on the Pinky Swear triathlons is really going to be raising awareness. It's going to be fundraising and really about having a lot of fun. And it's going to be more non-competitive. It's not so much about how quickly you get through the finish line, but it's about the event as a whole and understanding that child, understanding what it is they're doing, and raising funds. It could be for a friend that they know that might have childhood cancer, or just a stranger that they know that what they're doing is going to help them in the long run.
I don't think we should downplay, you know, since I've lived here, it's been like the late 90s, what HyVee has done in terms, and I know that you're not sponsoring the triathlon anymore, but you have really made triathlon a big sport in this community, and you've brought youth into it, and you've brought adults into it, and now you're continuing with this event.
Well, yeah, one of the great things is it's introduced kids to a new sport, really, and we've also sort of made it a family event. And the neat thing about the Pinky Swear events will be on the following day. In the case of Des Moines, on July 12th, we will have a family fun run, a 5K. So parents, kids can all do this together.
Now, I like riding my bike, and I think running is the opposite of fun. But putting that aside, can you give us some details, specifics about the event?
Sure. I mean, like Brad said, it really is a family-friendly, fun event. It's for kids of all ages and abilities. You know, kids age 6 to 18 can participate. You don't have to be, you know, an elite athlete to participate. It really is, you know, a fun day, and it really is kind of a carnival-like atmosphere at the event. And so we also bring out our all-stars, which the kids who have cancer, we call them all-stars, and we sort of give them a VIP experience. And so your child signs up to race, and then we also encourage them to fundraise, and the dollars that they raise will stay in the Des Moines community and helping kids with cancer here. And so we try and bring out, you know, some of the families that we've helped. It's a great experience for them, but it's also really neat for the kids who are racing and participating to see firsthand who they're helping and how they're helping it. So it's a great leadership experience for kids. You know, it gives them some entrepreneurial experience as well, because they're out fundraising. You know, maybe they're going to do a lemonade stand, or maybe they're going to have a garage sale, or whatever it might be. However they're going to raise funds. There's just a lot of opportunity for kids.
Wow, and this community has a great history of giving, as does HyVee. Brad, thank you very much for being here again. We'll schedule your 4th time very soon.
I think Bill Riley's coming up, so we'll be on here.
Marissa, where can people find more information about both the Pinky Swear Foundation and the event?
Sure. Our website, you can register for the event there. And then, of course, more information about Pinky Swear is www.pinkyswear.org.
Okay, thank you very much to both of you for being here, and hopefully I can give you some good weather in July. Speaking of